thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's our Buckles Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. Let me go ahead and pull this up a little bit. All right, cool. We back up in here, man. We back up in here today. It's fight week. We do know it's fight week, man. I'm excited. I think a lot of people are excited. This is fight week. You know, it is what it is, man. I'm very excited about it. You know, Crawford Spence going down Saturday like the Titanic. Who else we have? Crawford Spence going down like the Titanic. And we also have Cool Boy Stephen Inoue the Monster fighting tomorrow. True. Absolutely. They fighting tomorrow. They get it in tomorrow. There's a lot of people who ran with the, Inoue is cheating and this and that. And then only to come back and realize that no, he wasn't cheating. This is the rules in Japan. So a lot of times, and I already knew this off the rip. We spoke about it yesterday. I already knew this, but I just like to see, a lot of these guys are very, very reactionary. And I tell you guys time and time again, when you don't have a boxing criteria as it relates to the sport of boxing, and these guys have a victimhood mentality / racial angle, a person that's a victim is always going to find a way to become a victim in any situation. These are the facts. True. It could be something that has nothing to do with them. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. It could be something that has nothing to do with them at all. Nothing. They will find, they will find, like you guys know, I call the alphabet boys, the LDBC, the Wakandas. They're a group of Wakanda niggas. They have Wakanda nigga logic, Wakanda nigga mentality, and they have Wakanda nigga affiliate channels, like the Doodle Browns, the Shigos, the Fag Nons, these other little guys I don't even care to mention. And you know them because they use the same talking points. They use alphabet boy talking points, right? So, but these guys are very reactionary. When you are a professional victim, and all you see is race, which racism does exist in boxing, and we do know that. But if that's all you see, then when you wake up in the morning, you're going to find racism anywhere you go. And you're going to try to find some way to interject yourself into that in order to include yourself into it because you are a professional, you participate in the Victim Olympics. True. So anyone that doesn't participate in the Victim Olympics and use the same talking points as those who participate in the Victim Olympics, they are called coons, Uncle Toms, and this and that. Yeah. Oh, you ain't on code. Nigga, what code? The broke nigga code? True. I look like, hashtag alphabet boy. So what? Niggas ain't no benefits in that shit. Shit. You know what I mean? And what it say? He says it's going to be a McDonald versus Broner night for Fulton. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm pulling for Fulton for this fight. I want to see Fulton win, man. I'm not going to lie. I like Cool Boy. He is one of my favorite fighters. Inoue the Monster is one of my favorite fighters. Like, I'm very impressed with that dude. But I'm not going to lie, man. I really don't know about this fight. Because Inoue has never faced a guy who has a footwork like Cool Boy. He hasn't fought anybody that has a footwork like Cool Boy. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. He hasn't fought anybody that has a footwork of Cool Boy. Hasn't at all. So, the way I see it, if he can't handle a Cool Boy's foot speed and footwork, this is a 12-round fight. And if it's a 12-round fight and they go to the judges' scorecards, who knows how they're going to score it? You get what I'm saying? We do know we got Spence Crawford coming Saturday. You guys know I got Terrence Crawford by knockout. Period. Anything less than a knockout is unacceptable to me. But I got Crawford by knockout. And I'm not throwing any shade on Spence at all. It's just that, you know, when I'm gonna break this fight down tomorrow. We're gonna talk about Crawford Spence the rest of the week, but I'm gonna break this fight down tomorrow. Why I'm picking it. And I'm gonna break it down skill set for skill set. I'm gonna break it down skill set for skill set. What one guy does good, what the other guy does good. What one guy does bad, what the other guy does bad. And we're gonna break it down from a style standpoint. Styles make fights. We all know that. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. We got over 100, so let me get into the show. We gotta get the likes up. We gotta get the likes up. We gotta get over 100 likes. Now let's get into the show right quick, man. Now, as you guys know, it's Stephen Fulton's team making excuses for a possible loss to Inoue the Monster. Why did I title the show that? Because I've been online, of course, on Twitter, on the Twitterverse, and on the Twitterverse, you know, you have a lot of you have a civil war going on Twitter. On Twitter, you have pro hog Morgan Chitlin channels, YouTube channels that I like to call the Alphabet Boys, who use a hashtag with 4 letters. I use 5 letters. These guys are from the slow learning disability boxing community. They use slow learning disability boxing community talking points, and they have a slow learning disability boxing community mindset. On Twitter, you see a lot of those guys. You got another YouTube channel where they call it Chitlin Talks. You got another group of broke niggas who got a channel called Chitlin Talks. And you don't see nothing but chitlin juice every goddamn well. True. Just chitlin juice everywhere. All of them say the same stuff. And the crazy part about it, all of them are related, connected, but they'll turn around and say, well, I don't really rock with them like that. Well, I don't really rock with them like that. He ain't a part of us. Yeah, but y'all use the same talking points. True. Brady 12 says it's going to be a one-sided ass whipping for Fulton. I doubt that. Either you overestimate Inoue the Monster, or you just underestimating Cool Boy Steph. You don't know nothing about him. From a stylistic standpoint, if that's the way you feel, fine. But tell me from a stylistic standpoint, Brady 12, how do you see this being a one-sided ass whooping? Call the show. I'm going to drop the phone number. Anybody think that this is going to be a one-sided beatdown, you can call the show and explain to me how do you see it stylistically. Because that's how you're going to have to explain it. Because, see, I'm saying Crawford going to knock Spence out, but I'm going to break it down to you stylistically. I'm going to say this is why I'm saying this. And I'm going to break it down. Now, Stephen Fulton's trainer, as you guys know, he did kind of accuse Inoue the Monster and them of stacking their gloves, stacking their raps, saying it was illegal, which it wasn't. So basically, I wonder, is Cool Boy Steph's trainer going to come out and apologize to Inoue's team? Is he going to apologize to him? But not only that, hold on. Let me go here. Yeah, you got to call the show, fam. If you ain't, you got to explain it to me on the show. Got to call the show. I ain't finna be reading no longer as on chats. Let me see what's up. Where is that? Oh, Casimiro. Oh, man. Okay, Casimiro still, damn, I didn't know he was on Twitter. Oh, Casimiro. Okay, look at that. Look at that. He's sitting there licking his tongue out. Wow. Let me see. Hold on. I need to translate tweet. Okay, let's see what's happening. Hold on, let's see what's up. Now, for what I'm seeing, guys, everything has been settled with with Glovegate. Well, with Rapgate. See, this is the thing too, right? Some of those same guys, they were traumatized by Tyson Fury. Some of them same guys, when I came on YouTube, I went to war with the entire Alphabet Boys, and then when Fury knocked out Wilder, that kind of like, you know what I mean? I didn't know what I was stepping into, but I had every YouTube channel at me. I defeated every last one of them.
True.
Really not every YouTube channel. It was all on from the Alphabet Boys. But listen, I defeated every last one of them. That shit ain't been the same since Snoop came to New York and kicked down the buildings.
Hey, okay.
You know what I mean? It ain't been the same since I came on the scene and boom, kicked down the buildings. Man, this old pie ass shit on YouTube, this pie ass shit on the YTBC, this shit soft as fuck. He come out here and kick, bam, oh, these niggas got gun emojis. These niggas got gun emojis. These niggas got gun emojis and type in all caps. Yeah, nigga hush.
True.
This shit. These niggas got gun emojis and type in all caps. And call niggas, threaten niggas, and hang the phones up. And then call back 2 weeks later. Man, I'm sorry, dog. Man, the FBI came to my house, dog. I'm just saying, my nigga, like, goddamn. I ain't never been to jail before, dog. I ain't never been to jail. I ain't trying to do no time. I ain't trying to get raped, dog. Man, that dude, man, goddamn, I'm sorry, dog. The FBI, you had to call the feds on me. I'm like, nigga, I ain't call the feds on you. You know what I mean? I didn't take you serious anyways. I mean, you're heterosexual. I mean, brother, you know, but you called 7 times threatening people, and I did drop your number in the chat. So, you know, who knows? I'm just saying, dog, I ain't trying to go down, dog. But no, wasn't you the nigga saying that you was about that life? You were telling me, yeah, nigga, you ain't about that life. I'm about that life. Well, if you're about that life, going to jail is a part of it.
True.
Hey, if you about that life, dudes who tell me, oh, yeah, I'm about that life. If you're about that life, please understand that going to jail is a part of being about that life. Going to jail and getting killed is a part of being about that life. How can you say you're about that life when you call me threatening me, but then when you say the feds come to your house, you call back crying and beg, oh, please, dog, don't press charges on me, dog, please. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Please, dog, I ain't trying to do no, nigga, you said, hold on, swole up. I did time before. You know what I mean? You're gonna get that eight digit FBOP number when you go to the feds. I think the reception center is in Atlanta. If you're in the South, the reception center is in Atlanta. But anyway, hold on, dog. You do know that being about that life, going to jail is a part of being about that life. Yeah, I ain't dog. I just, I'm just saying, dog. I ain't really. Yeah, nigga what?
True.
I'm gonna be the first nigga tell on his homeboys. As soon as the rubber hit the road, he gonna be the first nigga telling on his homeboys. Now, if you're a civilian, you have a right to goddamn it, call law enforcement if you want to. If you're a civilian, you call the police. I tell people that time and time again. If you're a civilian, call the police. That street code, we don't no snitching shit. Them niggas don't apply to civilians. You're a civilian. You ain't in the street. You ain't pledged allegiance to no oath. Guess what? Some niggas do something to you, rob you, whatever the case may be. Call the police on their ass.
True.
And show up in court. But if you're a dude who's supposed to be by this code, nigga, I'm live by, die by, G code, live by, die by, my nigga, snitches get stitches. The same dude that say snitches get stitches, as soon as they get caught and go to jail for a parking ticket, they telling on God, they're telling God on Jesus.
True.
Nigga telling God on Jesus. Yeah, God, man, I saw Jesus tricking the other day. He with some chick. I don't know her name, but boy, she was fine. She was thicker than gumbo, God. Yeah, Jesus was down there, boy. Looked like they was kind of snugged up together. I don't know he married. I know fornicating is against the rules. I'm just saying, God, I'm just letting you know. Now, I ain't trying to snitch. Don't tell Jesus I said anything now. That's what these niggas be doing.
True.
Anyway, let's get into the show, man. But before we do, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, according to the Alphabet Boys and the Pro PBC guys, Mr. Al.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, these niggas, boy, this shit. Let me tell you something. I don't know why this doing like this. Why is it doing that? I may just turn this light off. Fuck it. Let me turn this light off. My bad. Let me just turn the light off. Fuck it. Anyways, You get what I'm saying? So somebody got to get these niggas a reality check. Let them know what time it is. Now, New Way the Monster, Cool Boy Fulton, Cool Boy Stealth. You have a boxer puncher versus just a pure boxer. You have a boxer puncher versus just a pure boxer. So you know what I mean? That's why this is so hard for me. Pause. You get what I'm saying? Anybody hate watching the show? You ain't hit the like button yet. You just sit there hate watching. Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Look here, man. Listen. You sit back and you got guys saying a New Way on steroids. The man cheating. He this, he that. This propaganda is coming from the same group of people who admit online, I don't watch some smaller weight divisions. You didn't watch 108, 112, 150. I don't watch those smaller weight divisions. So if you don't watch the smaller weight divisions, never seen this guy fight, how do you know he's on steroids and he's cheating? Like, make it make sense to me. You admit, I ain't never seen him fight. I don't watch some smaller weight divisions. So you admit that. You come out openly and admit that. I told you, a lot of these Wakanda niggas, these niggas ain't boxing fans. They on some fake conscious community shit, which they ain't even good at that and doing, right? But anyways, my point is, you admit that you don't watch the smaller weight divisions. But then the same guy who you admit that you don't watch, you turn around and accuse him of things that you have no proof of, that he's ever done. And on top of that, you admit you don't even watch the nigga.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like these niggas just whine about anything. That's why I don't like the Victim Olympics. I don't like the Victim Olympics. Oh man, what have you heard of a Chinese man punching that hard? He got all them knockouts. Have you ever watched his fights? No, I ain't watched his fights, but he got all them knockouts. Sir, if you haven't watched his fights, you need to watch his fights to see how he got the knockouts, how he was able to set it up from a footwork standpoint, how he was able to use his intelligence, you know what I mean? And just overall physical skills, the gift that God gave him, and to overcome certain obstacles within the fight in order to get the overall outcome, which was the victory by knockout. If you haven't watched the man and observed the man to see what type of skills he have, how can you turn around and accuse the man of something that you admit that you haven't even observed him do in the first place? This dude say, who gets mad at a fighter for wanting proper hand wraps? Haters, that's who. Now, Corey H. I'm going to just address you one time. Corey H., what are the rules in Japan, sir? I'm going to just throw that out there. Leave that. I'm going to let that sizzle in your spirit right quick. Hold on, let me see what's up. Oh, okay, I didn't know my thing was, my camera was on. All right, since my camera was on, let me turn my other camera on. Sorry about that, dog. Turn my other camera on, fuck it. And let me straighten it up. All right, I think that's, hold on, me. Make it a little bit more clear. All right, go back this way a little bit more. All right, we good. We good. Camera, webcam went out, but don't worry about it. Don't stop nothing. But yeah, anyways, anybody know the rules of Japan? Anybody? Not only that, check this out. For you niggas that's in the Victim Olympics. Right here, as you can see, the fight is going down tomorrow. This for you Victim Olympics niggas. Y'all niggas need to go back to the Alphabet Boys, man. Go back to the LWC with that shit there. This ain't for you. This ain't the channel for you, see? This ain't the channel, puto. No, sir, this ain't the channel. Let's move up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? See, can I get the translation? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see something. Let me go back. Let me do this. Let me check my Twitter. Because from what I seen, everything is okay. Cool Boy Steph agreed to everything. Everything is supposed to be kosher. Everything's supposed to be going down. Let me see what's up. Where is it at? Oh, here it go right here. It said the rules meeting. See, this is why it's a good thing you know the rules, right? When you don't know the rules, you'll speak out of ignorance. You'll say things that you don't know nothing about because you don't know. But once you find out that you didn't know, it's always good to come out and say, you know what, I was wrong. I apologize for the error of my ways. I came out and spoke out of ignorance without having all of the information. That's why it's good not to jump out the window and speak when you don't have all of the information.
True.
Hold on. Casimiro, this is what Casimiro said. He said a rules meeting between Inoue and Fulton ended without incident. Fulton complained about Inoue's style of taping the bandage directly to the skin, but Inoue conceded that he would cover it with that piece of gauze first. Fulton's side agreed. Okay, so they're gonna put a piece of gauze on that. He conceded. Now, my question is this. If Cool Boy was to lose the fight, I mean, I'm pulling for Cool Boy to win myself. I like Cool Boy a lot. I like Inoue. Inoue, one of my favorite fighters, but I'm just pulling for Cool Boy. He out of town. I'm going for Cool Boy. But if Cool Boy were to lose tomorrow, will the tribe of Zamunda, will the Wakandans still complain about that? Well, he was trying to cheat. Okay, cool. They got that out the way. He said, okay, don't worry about it, baby boy. I'm going to put the gauze on the skin first before I put the tape on. Okay, good. We just want you to do that. I'll say if you do that, and let's just say Cool Boy were to lose tomorrow, what will be the excuse? What would be the excuse? Would it be racism, white supremacy? Would it be his water bottle got spiked? Will it be his baby mama, Big Booty Judy, put him on child support? Would it be the Joe Biden administration conspiring against the black man to make sure that the black man don't win a fight in Japan? Will it be the Japanese blatant racism and disrespect towards the black man was the reason why he lost a fight? What will it be tomorrow?
True.
I'm just saying if. Eric Grimer say, Coach, are you going live in the morning? Yes, sir, I am. I am going live in the morning. I be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I always go live for Inoue fights. I'm trying to say, what would the excuse be? Because we know the guys from the Victimhood Olympics who participate in the Victim Olympics, we know where they're going at. Them niggas is looking for racism. They looking for racism and an excuse.
True.
Them niggas looking for racism and an excuse. Racism was the reason why we didn't win, and the excuse was the reason why we didn't win was because of racism.
True.
Then they gonna come back and say, I saw this nigga cooning. This nigga named Coach Malachi, he was a coon. If he wasn't cooning, Cool Boy would have won the fight, but he was cooning. That's what they gonna say.
True.
My question is this. What will be the excuse tomorrow? Phone lines is open. As a matter of fact, let me drop the phone lines. They're not open yet. I'm gonna drop the phone lines. If you Corey H, please feel free to call the show, sir. Please feel free to call the show. Please feel free to call the show. Anybody, Corey H, PBC Central, whoever, please feel free to call the show. I want to get this shit on record. It is what it is. Once again, it's on, man. You guys know what time the TI is, man. Shout out to Gloria Day and the family set trips. And anyways, anybody feeling some type of way about Coach Malachi Williams? Anybody feeling some type of way about Coach Malachi? I got something to tell you.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
That motherfucker 2 years and 7 months. And there's one thing that you do know. Coach Malachi don't give a fuck.
True, true, true.
I am the prince of pissing people off, and I destroy boxing communities. I make niggas fold channels. I break up boxing communities. I have them all scattered in disarray. And I make them hate watch me. Shout out to Gloria Day and the Family Set.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
Swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
So please state your case, man. One thing we not gonna do, we not gonna argue. I don't smoke me 2 jisms, and I refuse to let a nigga blow my high.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Well, it's gonna be some niggas crying twice this week. If they don't get the outcome, if whoever inside, whether it's team Fulton, which I'm going for Cool Boy, or Inoue, or if you team Spence or team Crawford, it might be a week-long funeral after tomorrow. It's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas on here crying. I predict it. Yeah, man, it is what it is. I predict it. I predict that. Anyways, man, let me drop these phone lines, man. It is what it is.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Doing this shit, man, you got to take whatever come with it. Me, I don't give a damn. You know, I'm like, man, shit. What the worst can happen? Gun emoji, typing in all caps, threatening phone call. It ain't gonna materialize or nothing. That's it. Oh, okay, all right, man. Yeah, anyway, next caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Christopher from Boston.
Christopher from Boston. Talk to me, fam.
All right. This hand wrapping stuff is a joke. Because I'm going to tell you this, right? If they think that's what gives him power, he fought in California. He had to use, our hand wrapping rules, knock the dude out. He's been around the world. Like he fought in Great Britain, knocked dudes out. I just think it's a joke. I mean, they're just trying to make an excuse.
Well, hold on, Chris. Let me cut you off. I have to refute what you're saying because everything you're saying goes counter against the narrative. So since you're going against the narrative by providing proof that this dude has fought a few times outside of Japan, when he fought those guys in their countries, he still knocked those guys out. So right now, what you're doing, you're going against the narrative. We're going to have to bring you up on charges. So, but continue. We'll let you go. Go ahead. We'll continue. Go ahead.
All right, and I just think it's a joke. I mean, they know what's going to happen. I have a good feeling what's going to happen. He's going to get knocked out. I don't know though because I don't know what his chin's like. I have no idea what Cool Boy's chin's like, and plus it's a different weight, so we'll see. I mean, Cool Boy might just outclass him and he can't hit him. With a solid straight punch. You know what I'm saying? That could happen too. But as far as all that hand wrapping shit goes, that's a joke. You know what I mean? They're just making excuses, and it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Yes, it's out the window now. They said they got everything resolved. You know, Inoue conceded to what Cool Boy Curry's trainer wanted. He conceded to it. There's no problem. So it is what it is. So my thing is, if Inoue were to win tomorrow, what would be the excuse? Because we know they're coming if he were to win. I'm rooting for Cool Boy myself, but if he were to lose, I'm not going to be a part of the Victim Olympics and come up with all kind of bullshit. I'm like, man, look here, man. Y'all niggas were saying that, you know, hand wrap, glove gate. You know, he had steroids in his system. His cousin was Bruce Lee. You know, even though Bruce Lee from China. You know, they're going to everything else. Now the man conceded. What you going to cry about?
Well, here's the thing when it comes to the steroids. When it comes to steroids, I mean, come on. Yeah. Let's be real about it. He's been tested in America. He fought here, passed here. He fought in other countries, passed them drug tests. I mean, they're just making excuses. They're just trying to make up an excuse why Fulton's going to get knocked out. And that's how I feel about that whole situation.
Okay. All right. Well, Christopher, man, from Boston, man, thank you for calling the show, brother. Salute. Shout out to Chris from Boston, man. It is what it is. Phone line's open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Somebody called the show, no caller ID. I don't answer no caller IDs, but we're going to answer it. The only person that called no caller ID is Jason Mones. So we go answer that call right there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. It's gonna be a fake thug on the phone. YouTube gangsters. Yeah, what's up, man? I'm a YouTube gangster, boy. Trying to tag you, boy. Boy, I'm gonna put your body in the dirt. I'm a YouTube gangster. I sent you 15 gun emojis. I done wet you up. I shot up the whole chat. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me, fam.
Yes, sir. Coach, the more I think about this fight, it's still a 50-50 fight to me.
Yeah.
If anybody can beat Inoue, it's Cool Boy. You know what I'm saying? He can win, man. I'm not going to say easy, but he got the tools to do this. You know what I'm saying? He's got great footwork. You know, you can't really touch the guy. I think I'm going to give him the size advantage. You know what I'm saying? I saw the weigh-in, and he seems bigger. But hey, he might even be the puncher tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. You know, Inoue coming up in another weight class.
Yeah.
You know, that boy can crack. He's got skills. You know, they're both awesome. And about the hand wrapping, coach, man, if I were Cool Boy's trainer, I would have wrapped his hands the same way. No excuses. You know.
I mean, he conceded to it though. So he conceded to it. So
I heard, you said. You said. But yeah, coach, so listen, man. But yeah, it should be a good fight, bro. I'm gonna see you tomorrow in the AM. All right?
All right, for sure.
Yes,
Salute,
sir.
fam.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a good fight tomorrow, man. I'm just happy we getting the fights. We getting the fights. It is what it is, man. I mean, you know, Pope Pippin and shoulder leaning on a Saturday morning. I just thought, you know, listen. Listen. I see the victimhood hamster wheel right now. Nigga just keep running on that same hamster wheel. Yeah, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, dog. It's conspiracy. They at us. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, dog. Yeah, that's what's going on. Dog, you just gonna keep running on this same wheel. You know you ain't going nowhere, right? Yeah, nigga, I am going somewhere. I'm pulling up. How are we doing? You know what I mean? You got to get on code. Oh, my God. These niggas here, boy. And you wonder why I call them Wakanda niggas. Caller, what's your name you calling from?
What up, Coach? Rob from Cali.
Rob from Cali, talk to me.
Coach, so you're telling me that these guys been over there Japan more than 2 weeks and are barely finding out about the hand wraps, Coach? Man, Coach, it seems to me like his nervous energy when it comes to these PBC boys fighting with another fighter that is not an in-house fighter, Coach. I think they're scared. I think they know they're not going to win, Coach. And to be honest, Coach, anyone rocking a rat tail to this day, I wouldn't be confident in them, Coach. So I got a new way stopping Fulton, Coach, and that's my call.
All right, shout out to Rob from Cali. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm hearing people say, you know, they got a new way stopping. Cool Boy. I don't see no stoppage though. I don't see no stoppage. Like I just think Cool Boy Curry. I think his footwork is going to give Inoue some problems. I think that footwork is going to affect his timing and stuff. Now, the only way I can see maybe Inoue can pretty much win this fight, he's going to have to get this Cool Boy Curry's body. If he can break that body down, and we do know that Inoue is an excellent body puncher. I ain't gonna lie, man. That motherfucker is an excellent body puncher. But again, he's never faced someone like Cool Boy. They had the footwork that Cool Boy possesses. So we'll see. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is the boxing historian. What's good, coach?
The boxing historian. Talk to me, fam.
What's good, man? Hey, yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. Look, what Stephen Fulton was doing with his team, you know, crying about the hand wrap.
Yeah.
The thing that they were complaining about is something that guys been doing for 100 years. Is to protect your hand. All right.
Right.
And of course, people have already broken it down on a multitude of occasions that, you know, the rules in Japan and the rules over here in the States are different. But even in the States, the different athletic commissions are different.
Right.
So this whole thing, you know, I just think it's bitch made at the end of the day, man. I mean, to do this 3 days before the fight, if you're trying to say that, oh, this is trying to pull mind games, no, it makes you look like a sucker at the end of the day, bro. You went over there to Japan to get your biggest payday.
Right.
Then you want to cry 3 days before the fight. That's I don't know what generation of these crack babies, like the LDBC fight. I don't know what generation they come from, but the generation I come from would be considered bitch shit, bro. And I don't want to hear nobody talk about no steroids, especially since we don't know you can't prove who's on them, but people that knows boxing knows that these top dudes take them anyway. So I'm just keeping it from my perspective. You know, I have Inoue. I've seen both, you know, when he fought several guys with that same come forward style, definitely not the same IQ or skill level or footwork or foot speed or foot placement or punch placement like Inoue.
Right.
I think he's going to stick to that. I think he's going to be competitive for the first 5 or 6 rounds, but the deficiencies of both guys I've seen Inoue, you know, will take punches, you know, when he's stationary, but if he comes forward, he's effective. Cool Boy has a great jab and good lateral movement, but I think people are underestimating the fact that not being able to cut 4 pounds is actually going to be beneficial to a fighter when these guys cut like 25 pounds nowadays to make a weight class. So I think people are going to be rude awakening, and I think that's what Fulton's team's afraid of. So that's what I see, and I think that anybody complain about, there ain't going to be no excuse either which way, whoever wins. So just take it for what it is, man, and be boxing fans, not, you know, these narrative driving clowns on here making the sport look bad.
Oh man, but he do. These dudes. Hey, but shout out to our boss in the store in Seattle. Salute, fam. All right, so here we go. We got a no caller ID calling. Let's see who this is. Let's see who this is right here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what up, man? Corey H.
What's your name is?
Corey H, homie.
Corey H, where you calling from?
Don't trip, man. I don't like how you be talking about Putin, man.
Where you calling from, Corey?
Why ain't you picking the brother?
Corey.
That's all I want to know. Why ain't you picking the brother? You got to go with the Asian man. What's going on with you? You're Oreo, man. That's why I'm fucking with you, man.
Corey, where are you calling from, sir? Oh, he hung the phone up. Shout out to Corey H. He didn't want to say. So he called. So the dude in the chat, Corey, called the show. The dude in the chat called the show, trolling. Obviously, he was trolling, and he had the nerve to call with no caller ID. Dude, yeah, did you hang the phone up? That's either. Hey, what did he say? That's either Jason Mones.
Unknown caller.
That's either Jason Mones or Money B. These niggas so scared. They won't even show their phone number. Nah, let's call the nigga. No, call ID, block the number. Don't let them see a number. Don't let them see the, come on, man. But he Wakanda niggas, boy. God damn. But he Wakanda niggas couldn't coochie. Y'all some bitches. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What up, Coach? This is Marco from the 714.
Marco from the 714. Talk to me, fam.
Coach, I just don't understand why the hand wrap is such an issue till now. As far as I know, Inoue has fought in Las Vegas. The same boxing commission that's approving this fight, even though it's in Japan. He went to Vegas, he fought no problem. I understand the coach trying to look after Cool Boy. You know, number one priority, look after your fighter. But if he's trying to play mind games, if he did this with the purpose of just playing mind games, it just looked really bad on their behalf. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean,
what's your take on it, Coach?
Again, I'm not upset with Cool Boy. For me, this is water under the bridge now. I'm not upset with Cool Boy, any of that. Cool Boy didn't say anything about it. It was his trainer that said it. Cool Boy looked kind of embarrassed on stage when the trainer said it. So it makes Cool Boy like, now Cool Boy got now unnecessary attention is on this fight for the wrong reasons. But I guess, now everybody's looking at it. Now that everybody's looking at it, that's all that matters. I think it's gonna be a great fight myself tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning. They gotten over it. Right now, Inoue said, okay, we'll concede to whatever you want it to be. And so now Cool Boy is happy. They're wrapping his hands the way he wants them to wrap them. So Inoue said, okay, whatever you want, it don't matter to me. I just want to fight. They're fighting tomorrow. So my point is, if Inoue were to win tomorrow, if he were to win, because we heard the excuse already, Inoue was illegally wrapping his hands. So now that's been resolved. Will there be any excuses if Inoue were to win tomorrow? That's my question. What's your opinion on that before I let you go?
There shouldn't be, Coach, because at this point, Inoue conceded to everything they wanted to. And he's the local guy. He's the one giving Cool Boy the payday.
Right.
So at the end of the day, there's going to be no excuses, but the better man won. But yeah, Coach, I'm with you. It's going to be a hell of a fight. And we're blessed, man. We're blessed to.
Marco, you still there?
Coach, I'm excited on that Crawford, too.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Marco. Salute, fam. From the 714. Yeah, man, you know. These niggas be calling from the Alphabet Boy community and the Fang Nas and the Seagull. These niggas be blocking their numbers. What kind of, y'all supposed to be some company city G's, but you call them with the number block. Come on, man. Call them what's the name you're calling from. Call them what's the name you're calling from. Going once?
From Maryland.
What's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan from Maryland. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I think they're just making excuses, man, because the way Inoue wraps his gloves is not a form of casting. It is a form of stacking, but it's used to protect his hands. Like, there's nothing wrong with what he did. I think that people are just making excuses because I think they're scared. And honestly, I've never seen Inoue look like that before. Like, I've never seen Inoue stare at any. Like, Inoue's gonna obliterate Cool Boy Steph tomorrow.
Damn, he said obliterate. So you don't think Cool Boy have a chance tomorrow?
I never seen Inoue look like that. And I think based off of what I've seen Inoue do, I think at first I had it, I did have it 50-50, of course, but now I see it as 75-25. It's going to be a murder scene.
It's good. Tell him it's a homicide. Remember that song? I don't know if you remember that song about Future feature Snoop Dogg, Homicide.
Yep.
Go tell him it's a homicide. Murder. Oh, you think it's going to be a homicide, huh? Okay, all right. I hope not, man. I hope not.
Yeah, what's I think that anyway, right?
George said it's going to be a homicide.
Yeah.
All right, man. George, man, from Maryland. Salute, fam. Hey, you know what, though? I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know what kind of got me kind of scared, though, about this fight? You know what kind of got me shaking like booty meat right now? Anything the Alphabet Boys go for, anything Fagnon, Doodoo Brown, She-Go, Jabba the Hutt, the Meter Maid, the Officer Drew Titan, pocket ticket right now, nigga. The Meter Maid, anything that's Alphabet Boys or Alphabet Boy affiliate go for, always lose.
True.
When you see them dudes overwhelmingly like that, overwhelmingly going for, all them on Orlando Wakanda, wherever. Listen, if you want to make some money, find out what Jabba the Hutt and all them dudes like. Find out who they going for, and then pick the opposite. it kind of made me want to pick a new way because I said, I know the nigga going for Cool Boy still. So cause they like jinx you though. They like jinx you. Okay, goddamn, this nigga right here. Oh Lord, these alphabet boys, they all of them going for Cool Boy. I might gotta switch out and go for a new way.
True.
All them niggas, man. God damn, they see anything they go for, pick the total opposite. You'll win some money every time. Caller, what's the name when you calling from?
It's Eric from H-Town, Coach. What's up?
Eric from H-Town, talk to me, fam.
Man, I just love all this hate, man. I love all this hate, the ducking song and stuff, man. I just hope somebody gets knocked the hell out and shit and stuff. But I hope Inoue do that and stuff. Starting all this bullshit too.
I mean, it wasn't him, dog. It was his coach. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like everything blowing back on him. And Cool Boy. To be fair, Cool Boy ain't say nothing, dog. He was just sitting there. His coach kind of put him on the spot.
Yeah, Cool Boy was surprised. Cool Boy was surprised though. Cool was surprised. Yeah. But still, the coach, to communicate with Cool Boy, and I'm gonna say this. Is that what you think about this? What you think? What you think about it? You know what I'm saying? But it makes the whole team look bad, though. It makes the whole team look bad. And then, Wakanda's on fire right now, excusing all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But
they on fire,
it is what it is.
They on fire.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
All right. Hey, shout out to Eric from H-Town, man. Thank you for calling, brother, man. Salute, fam. Hey, yeah. Eric right, though. But they going around wetting up. They going around wetting up chats. Yeah, we in the coach chat right now. Go ahead and wet them up. Hit them with the Super Soaker. Pew, pew, pew. Rah! Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Rah! Boy, I got that yapper, boy. I got a gun emoji with a stendo clip. I got a gun emoji with a stendo clip. Super Soaker. We finna call this nigga right now, threaten him, and we gonna block the phone number. We so gangster, we gonna block the number and call him. Let him know it. Call him a cool. Make sure you call him a cool. He like being called cool. Call him, what's the name you're calling from?
Yeah, it's Jordan from Maryland again.
Jordan, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, just another point I wanted to touch on, and it's with a lot of these alphabet boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's like, they created like so many narratives about Inoue, like it's like crazy. They say, Inoue never fought no black fighter. Inoue never fought no black, but Inoue's about to fight a black fighter before Tank. And I even brought that point up to a lot of these guys. I said, okay, Tank never fought no black fighter either. Who's Tank fighting? And they never have an answer. Then like you can't trash Inoue because Inoue is actually going out to be great.
Yeah.
And Tank is from Maryland. I'm from Maryland. And even I say Tank ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm a Tank fan.
Yeah.
And I'm an Inoue fan more because Inoue is going out here to prove himself that he's the best. And Inoue, it does deserve to be number 2 on the pound for pound list because he's a 3-division world champion. Inoue's resume looks exactly the way how it's supposed to look. He has what? He's 23-0 and he has 20 title fights. That is extremely impressive. He beat 2 Hall of Famers, one who he beat twice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, that dude good. The thing is this is the thing, right? You have people say that the guy is, we don't know how he knocked those people out, how he did this, how he did that. They'll say that in one breath, but then another breath say, yo, we don't even watch those smaller weight divisions. So you don't even watch the man fight. How can you pass judgment on a fighter if you admit, man, I don't watch 108, I don't watch 112, I don't watch 115, I don't watch some little small 118 or 118, I don't watch those small weight divisions, I don't watch them little itty bitty weight divisions. So if you don't watch those weight divisions, how can you say this guy, the only way he won his fights, he cheated if you never watched him fight? Like make it make sense.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like these guys that they just like to create narratives, man. It's like the way they come up with it is just amazing. I don't know how these guys come up with these things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
For sure. What's your name is? This is Jordan from Maryland, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, but salute to you, fam. Shout out to Jordan from Maryland, man. Stand up. Shout out to Boston Fanatic dropping out $2 super chat. He said they stick with certain black fighters only. Yeah, that is true. They stick with certain black fighters. Like the code ain't to stick with all black. The code is only stick with certain blacks who go along with our narrative that we can support. These are niggas disguised as black. They ain't black. They niggas. I call them niggas. Because that's what they are. That's why I call them Wakanda niggas. You know, I had a dude call me, man, every time I turn around, man, you be talking bad about black people. I said, I don't say nothing bad about black people. You's a lie. I say, send me something where I said something bad about black people. He said, you just said niggas do this and niggas do that. I said, yes, sir. I said niggas, not black people.
True.
There's a difference between niggas and black people. The problem is you got offended because you probably was the nigga that I was talking about.
True.
If you identify with being a nigga, then you're gonna get offended about what I say. If you don't identify with being a nigga, guess what? What I say will blow right over your head. You want to know why? You know what I mean? Because if you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, it's a hit dog that hollers. Call him, what's your name, where you calling from?
What's good, Coach? This is Ronald Finkley from Vermont. I've been there and done that, man. I've been there and done that. I know what you mean, like, if it bothers you, you're going to respond to it.
Yeah.
But, there's a difference between niggas and motherfucking just black folk.
Yeah.
And I've been there, so I know exactly what you mean. Hey, man, this fight to me tomorrow, I was anticipating this fight 2 days ago, Coach. I woke up talking mad chat on my chat, thinking that I was about to watch the fight because I thought it was going to be a Sunday morning fight. I realized that it was Tuesday morning. I was so mad. That's how I anticipated this fight in. But I got a dog in the race. That's Fulton, but I won't be hurt by this loss if he loses. But I just see him as basically having a good chance at beating Inoue. You see what I'm saying? A really good chance, and that's just how I feel about it. You know, like I just think he's a better skilled boxer. I've seen Inoue box. You know, but like I don't think him moving up a weight class and like him having all of this power supposedly. Like look at the Brandon Figueroa fight. Like I thought he was a heavy puncher. Fulton handled that pretty good. So we're gonna see. You know, it's a good fight though. Man, this phone lines is banging today, Coach. I was like trying to get through, man.
Yeah, man. You know the phone lines banging. I had somebody call banging on me, and when he called me a coon, you know what I mean? He called. He called Corey H, the dude that was in the chat. He ain't in the chat no more. He called with the phone. Called out the phone number blocked. I'm like, God damn, this some gangster shit right here, boy. He called him with the number blocked, and he called me a coon. Now you guys know I listen. I like when they call me coon because I don't fit the definition of what a coon is. These guys don't know what a coon is, and apparently they try to throw me in that bucket. But those words don't bother me. They feel I'm a coon, but guess what? They come watch this coon every day.
True.
You know what, Coach? And most goons who call people coons be the ones that don't have a family, don't sit at the dinner table with their family every night. His ass is the motherfucking coon because he got a call from a fucking line that's blocked. Like he should have been talking because he sounds like what he's talking about, but I guess he don't because we all know how ignorant he is.
He probably will call it from the mama house. He probably in the mama house. the nigga tried to disguise his voice. He tried to disguise his voice. I said, oh, look at him. He called him from the mama house. Mama, nigga call.
Yeah. He knows he's gonna whoop his ass. He knows he's gonna whoop his ass when he find out he been calling messing with the coach, messing with a grown man. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna kick his ass.
Hey man, here what it is, man. Shout out to Ron from Vermont, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, nigga calling from his mama house. Nigga calling from his mama house, talking gangster. nigga holler about nigga. I'm a Compton City G. He a Compton City G, but he never been to Compton.
True.
I put the poll up right there. The nigga a Compton City G, but he never been to Compton. That part was Corey. He's called the nigga. Boy, I got some gangsters, boy. Ooh, I got them gangsters. I got them goons. Hey, cool. Alphabet boy, Jabba the Hutt probably sitting them over here. Look here. Jabba the Hutt probably was eating a butter biscuit. You know, Jabba the Hutt was eating a butter biscuit. A two-piece from Popeyes with a butter biscuit. He was eating it. Hey, look, yo, man, I need you to go over there, man, and check that nigga, man. Threat that nigga, scare that nigga. Go over there and call the show. I'm finna go over there right now, Jabba. You know, Wakanda forever, bitch. I'm finna go over there right now, Jabba. Jabba the Hutt, I'm finna go over there right now. I'm finna call him. Hold on. Jabba the Hutt, I'm finna go over there right now. I'm in the chat. I'm in the skies. My name under Corey. I got about 10 aliases, Jabba. You got about 10 aliases, good. Y'all finna call the nigga right now. Don't show your phone number. No, I'm finna call private.
True.
Boy, hush. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jamie again, Coach.
Jamie, what's happening, man?
Yeah, man, I forgot to tell you who I'm going with and why. All right? So I'm rooting for Inoue. You know, very few fighters are doing what he's doing. You know, he's moving up another weight class, and he went straight, for the top guy. You know? So we, as boxing fans, we got to respect that because this dude is trying to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pick him just for that, And, he's gambling, with his zero. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid of taking L. You know what I'm saying? Because Cool Boy, he knows his boy's got serious skills. You know what I mean? Again, his footwork, is phenomenal, and he's got good defense too. So he knows how to shot. So again, I hope it's a great fight. That's all I got, Coach. I'm gonna see you in the morning, brother.
Yes, sir.
Later.
Shout out to Jamie from New York, man. New York. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, I got a whole line of niggas that don't like me. We just don't like that nigga, dog. Like, you know what I'm hoping one day? I'm hoping one day that all of my haters just get together and just form Voltron, and they just put together one diss track, so I can knock them all out with one blow. They just call one diss track. I just want to see all my haters on a panel together, right? Jabba the Hutt with the rest of the Alphabet Boys, and then with Doodoo Brown, with Shigo, with Fag Non, Chump Side, just I want all the niggas to come together for a Voltron, right? Yeah, we finna come together like the Wonder Twins and attack this nigga, just one big attack. That shit so pie. Cunt Coochie. I'm like, this old song. Look at all these group of song niggas coming together talking about, holler about what the hell they gonna do. Nigga like you, OG Bud Boy. Hey, shout out to Derek for dropping that apple. Bam, done with your boy. But that shit so Cunt Coochie.
Received.
That's what we say, Cunt Coochie down here. This is an old Cunt Coochie ass nigga. If somebody call you Cunt Coochie, you soft. I mean, you softer than hospital cotton. If somebody call you, if you in Florida and they say, man, you's old cunt coochie ass nigga. If somebody call you a cunt coochie ass nigga, dog, bro, you is the softest of the softest. Like you softer than wet oodles and noodles that's been soaking in a pot of water for 24 hours.
True.
You soft. Anyway, and guess what? That shit cunt coochie. Trust me, it's cunt coochie. Shout out to Derek Torres. He said if the hands were being wrapped a certain way, it's giving Inoue so much power, and it's legal in Japan. Why don't they wrap Fulton's hand that way so he can get a knockout? Well, they did say that he can wrap his hands the exact same way. That's what his trainer did say. He said, although that we can wrap our hands the exact same way that Inoue is wrapping his hands, we don't want to do that. But we don't want him to wrap his hands that way either, even though it's not against the rules and it's not illegal in their country. So Inoue said, don't worry about it. It's cool. Don't worry about it, baby boy. Bam. I wrap them the way you want me to wrap them. It's going to be the end result for me. You get what I'm saying? So we going to see what's up. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah, man. You know, what we talking about? Cunt coochie niggas? Hey, they got that one nigga on Twitter, right? What the nigga name? The nigga named Fart Man. Y'all know a nigga named Fart Man on Twitter? Nigga just be passing gas everywhere he go. Some nigga named Fart Man on Twitter. This nigga here so gangster. He got an avatar. He threatened Raw Boy Fresh one time, right? He told Raw Boy Fresh, he said, yeah, when you come back to Minnesota, he said you better keep it on you. You better keep it with you. You know what I mean? He got an avatar with a toy gun on the side of his hip.
True.
The nigga got an avatar with a wife beater and a toy gun on the side of his hip. Yeah, nigga, I'm a real internet gangster. Ain't what gangster you know on Twitter? What gangster you know on Twitter, my nigga, that got a gun on the side of his hip and what side of his hip with a wife beater? You do know he Alphabet Boys. He is Alphabet Boys. This nigga is slow. Like, this nigga is slow, so he Alphabet Boy. This nigga come from the Alphabet Boys. You know, they got chitlin talk over there, too. They got the chitlin talk over there. They got them hoe ass niggas. They got, this nigga on here, he got a white beater and a toy gun on the side of his hip. Like he gangster. I think the nigga named Fart Man. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, it's Rick from Toronto, man.
Rick from Toronto, talk to me.
Yeah, brother. First off, Victim Olympics. Amazing. I love that fucking Coach Malachiism, man. I'm gonna put that up one of your top 10. Next thing, I'm gonna address that motherfucker Corey H. You a dumb motherfucker, man, because you don't understand English. Coach said he's pulling for Cool Boy Steph. He's pulling for Stephen Fulton to win. So you're not listening. You're not having your fucking ears open, you dumb motherfucker. My man Coach said he's pulling for fucking Steph to win. Next thing, the thing that I want to not detract from is Cool Boy. Everyone should pay respect to this American fighter going abroad. Yes, he's going for the bag. Yes, he's wanting to get the money, but also he's putting up a good example, man, that some of these American fighters, man, if you're not getting the fucking fight, go abroad, man. Make it happen. Definitely, because he knew he was gonna win, irrespectively. But why send that fucking?
He said he was gonna win.
No, fucking you, man.
He said that.
Bro, you know that. Look at the past. Look at that past fucked up fight with fucking Emperor Cambosis. Oh my God, man. Robbery, the fucking what? And next thing is to the LGBT and all those other stupid motherfuckers. If the Japanese wanted to be honorable, and you know how they fucking ride on their sword and that shit, that they're all fucking honorable and shit.
You gotta summarize.
If they wanted to be dishonorable and fucking cheat their way, they would have paid off judges and shit like the Cambosa shit. They would have done it like Rolly Romero and fucking old man Barroso. Yeah, man, they would have done it that way. They would stupid fucking rap, so embarrassing. Shame on fucking Wahid Rahim for mentioning that shit at the fucking thing. It makes fucking North America look bad, man. But irrespective, Corey A, you a dumb motherfucker, man.
It is what it is. Shout out to Rick, man, Toronto. Oh, I love these niggas. Well, I love them. I love them. Bring them all to me. See, listen, man. Listen. Listen, let me tell you something. I got a baby mama, right? I ain't tell you about my baby mama, right? Me and her ain't together no more. But I got a baby mama by the name of Big Booty Teresa. Big Booty Teresa, we had some children, and we named our children aerosexuals. So I have a bunch of bastard children running around on Twitter and YouTube, aerosexuals and the aerosexual YouTube channels as well. Not necessarily Errol Spence fans. Errol Spence fans are not aerosexuals. Aerosexuals are the radical Errol Spence fans, right? They the ones who, you know what I mean? They sometimes they internet gangsters. Sometimes they do drive-bys and chats. They like to yell, scream a lot, and say, facts! Facts! All they talk about, facts! Why are you over here, my nigga? You better not come to the fight! You better not come to the fight! You know what I mean? We gonna pull up, drop the Addy. Those are the aerosexuals. They come from the land of Wakanda. They come from the alphabet boys. Any nigga listen to Jabba the Hutt. For the life of me, I don't understand. For the life of me, I don't understand. He say, check the mic. Let me see what's up. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Check my mic. Hold on. Let me remove that right quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Check my mic. Okay. Let me see what's up with that. Let me see what's up with my mic. Get rid of that. Hold on, guys. Let me do this. Let me stop the screen on this. All right, cool. How does my mic sound now? How does my mic sound now? Oh, you know what? Your sound is messed up. Okay, hold on. My sound messed up. Hold on. Let me do this. This 2 days in a row we've been going through this. Let me see what's happening. Reduce mic noise. Let's do that. We'll see what's up. How do I sound now? I had to change the setting and I had to change the setting on StreamYard. They got on StreamYard. They got some like sound cancellation in the like background noise cancellation in the background. Yeah, that's probably that's the setting. That's the setting I have to do on StreamYard. My bad. So now I know what it is. Cause my mic, we've been doing this for a while. I ain't never had no issues with my microphones. Unless I had it muted, but I ain't never had no issues. This is some shit they got going on the StreamYard. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Lee Song from Atlanta.
Lee Song from Atlanta. Talk to me.
So I want to know why there's always a problem with like Asian athletes, like Manny Pacquiao coming in and then they accuse him of using PEDs, and Inoue coming in and he's using PEDs, and they don't really go after the other guys or anything. Like, what's up with that?
Who is they?
Everybody else. Like, they don't say Hispanic fighters are using PEDs. but it's always like Asian fighters.
Canelo,
you know what I'm saying?
Canelo, they say Canelo's a cheat, drug cheat to this day. Oscar Valdez, they say he's a drug cheat till this day. They're Hispanic fighters.
Are they not like? Do they not like believe in Asian athletes? Like, you know, Shohei Ohtani is the best best baseball player right now. You have Jin Woo is like the best skateboarder. Like, do they not just like respect Asian athletes, or you know?
Who is they? Who is they again, sir? You're talking about? Because if you want to know what
Haters.
Okay,
Haters.
the haters. So if you want to know what do the haters respect Asian athletes, I mean, I don't know, man. I think you will probably have to address that with the haters and see what they say. Like, what is their reasoning when you're on social media and you're looking for stuff? What is the reasoning that you found? Since you feel that the haters don't have a problem with Asian athletes, what is the reasoning that you found why the haters feel that way about the way they do towards Asian athletes as it relates to accusing them of cheating and stuff?
Right.
No,
well,
I'm asking.
You know,
I'm asking.
Yeah. I couldn't hear you though. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so now just go ahead and wrap up what you're saying. So basically you're saying haters, you don't understand why haters have a problem with Asian athletes. That's your point?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You just have to do some research on it. I can't speak for him myself. But shout out to Lee, man, from ATL. Salute, man. I mean, it is what it is. We got a poll up, man. Hey, guys, participate in the poll, man. Participate in the poll. We have a poll up. We have a poll up right now. What does the poll say? We have a poll up right now. We're trying to figure out what do so far we have 172 votes, but we have 475 people watching this live. We only have 185 votes now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it up. Fulton versus Inoue, who wins? So if you see the poll, please participate in the poll. It is what it is. We got to get the lights up too. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? This is Coach Eddie.
Coach Eddie, talk to me, fam.
What's going on, my brother? Good show today. Man, like I say, in the boxing match, man, it's so many moving parts, man. There's so many ways to gain advantages, from getting the right referee, like you said, knowing what the judges like, from ringside to right on down to the type of boxing glove that you use, man. Because some gloves, I've been boxing my whole life, man. I've been training fighters. I fought a professional amateur. Some gloves give you an advantage over others. Some gloves, you can put them straight out of the pack. You can put them right on. You can feel your knuckles right through the glove. My trainer, when he used to wrap my hands, we didn't put a whole bunch of gauze and tape on my hands because I got big hands and I also had real big knuckles. So he was like, "Look, we just gonna put a little bit of gauze on your knuckles, and that's it. Because I want them to feel your knuckles when you punch." And some people like stacking it up, man. But like I say, it's Cool Boy. I got Cool Boy winning the fight, but he's gonna have to do a whole lot because he in that boy backyard, man. If it's any close decisions, any close rounds, they're gonna go to Inoue.
Yeah.
That's part of boxing, though. That's part of boxing.
Yeah, the hometown guy always will more than likely get the swing rounds. They get the benefit of the doubt on the swing rounds. And this is what I say, like Coach Eddie, it doesn't matter where the judges are from. Doesn't matter. You can have judges. You can have judges from. You can have judges from different countries. You can let's say you have fighters. They fight right there in Japan or wherever they fight at, and then you have judges from Australia, have a judge from Africa, Zimbabwe, and you have another judge from the Caribbean. Once they come to your country, it still doesn't mean that those judges may not be corrupt or go for the house guy, the favorite fighter, or the hometown guy. You know what I mean? So, and I tell people that I say, dude, just because the judges ain't not from that state or country, don't mean anything. The sport of boxing is a corrupt sport. If it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, irregardless of where the judges are from. On that sort, but so
Yeah, you right. You right about that, Coach. But real quick, I know you got a lot of callers. Like I say, as far as the judging thing, the judge is gonna go with whatever fighter is bringing in the money, whoever putting the butts in the seat, because that's the business of boxing right there. Whoever the A side is putting the butts in the seat, close rounds are gonna go, to that guy. Even though Cambosa's bullcrap, and he got smoked, man. Yeah. You see what happened? They want to set that fight up with Lomachenko. Yeah, that's my call, Coach. I just wanted to reach out and drop a little something on the phone.
All right, thank you, man. Coach Eddie, man. Thanks for calling the show. Coach Eddie, ATL. I tell you guys, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm sitting back thinking, like, damn, bro, this is, because Cool Boy, he's not a knockout type fighter, so he's not gonna knock anybody out. More than likely, I kind of agree with Coach Eddie. As it relates to that. If there's any swing rounds, more than likely those swing rounds are going to go to Inoue. But that's any fighter. That's like you find Crawford. I mean, you find Spence over there at the PBC. Guess what? Any swing rounds, they're going to go to him or something of that sort, or Tank or Ryan Garcia or anybody. That's just how it goes. That's why you got to stop the guy. Caller, what's the name of the caller from?
Blood Boxing, Gainesville, Florida.
Blood Boxing, talk to me, Blood.
Well, you have to understand, my brother, that Inoue is from the region in which the bombs were dropped in 1945. Survivors of the nuclear attack have been injected with a molecule, and that implantation of this molecule has split the atom within their internal makeup, allowing them powers that supersede performance-enhancing drugs, my brother. This power is called the glow. Our brothers, Jim Kelly, Bruce Leroy Green, and Show Enough were not allowed to participate in competition in Japan because they had found the master. They had been injected with the power of the glow. This was deemed to be the ultimate PED. Japan knows that Inoue is a natural descendant. That's right, my brother, a natural descendant of the globe. And yet they have allowed a first generation recipient of the mutated atom to participate in a standard competition. And as for the hand wraps, my good brother, as for the hand wraps, he should not be allowed to double stack, my brother. This is what the white man did on the plantations of Georgia in 1785. When a white opponent faced a black opponent, they was allowed to double up on the hand wraps while our brothers was forced to equip their hands with pillows. You understand, my brother?
Yes, sir, brother.
And the weapon, this is what they did, my brother. You have to understand that the hand wraps was made of fabric and buttermilk biscuit batter. The buttermilk biscuit batter was hardened up to a cast-like structure, my brother. This was just another weapon used against our brothers. And no weapon will prosper from the mind of the evil Peckerwood. Some of these Peckerwoods are white, some of them are tan. They use the buttermilk biscuit batter against our brothers. Therefore,
the buttermilk biscuit batter. I've never heard that before. Yes, brother. The buttermilk biscuit batter, brother. This is what coons use to make butter biscuits. And for some reason, the butter biscuits give the coons energy and strength, and they drain powers from the original man. And you take that butter biscuit batter and put it on the fence when the coon hits you with the punch of coondom. And he baptizes the original man, the coon powder that's on the coon's fence. It takes melatonin out of the black man's skin, which makes him weak and a recessive gene, brother. See, the black seed is a dominant seed. The white seed is a recessive seed. And when you get hit with the buttermilk biscuit powder from the coon, it drains the melatonin and it turns the dominant black seed into the recessive white seed, and this is why we're not able to overcome to this day, my brother.
Coach, man, I can't wait for this fight. This is a fire fight, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know who's gonna win. I think the whole thing with the raps, man, I think it's what they should have did is they should have found out about this 3 days before the fight.
Yeah.
You know, you're going over to Japan, they have different rules over there, man, okay? Just shut up and get us the fight, man. You should have took care of that long time ago. But I'm glad we're getting the fight. I'm glad nobody's pulling out, man. I expect to see a fire fight. I'm going with Fulton to win the fight.
It's taken care of now. It said that I just read something on Twitter. Casimiro's supposed to be fighting on that card as well. He said that Inoue agreed to say, okay, look, man, whatever. However you want me to wrap my hands, I'll wrap them the way you want me to wrap them. And Inoue conceded to whatever they wanted from a hand wrapping standpoint. The cool boy Steph, his team accepted it, and everything is fine.
That's what's up, bro. All right, man. Great show, Coach. I'll see you this morning, man. I'll be checking you out live, man.
All right,
listening to you on your
shout out to Blood Boxing,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Y'all please go subscribe to my brother Retro Boxing, the documentary, and Blood Boxing channel. Yeah, brother. Yes, my brother. You see, that's what I'm talking about, my brother. See what it is. See what y'all fail to realize when you have to circumcise certain ideas in order to fit in the perpendicular square from an elevated standpoint. You're going to have to understand that certain situations that deals with the diameter of certain parameters within the hemisphere of melatonin, my brother. When you want to start listening to Ice Cube 1991 jacking for beats, when you want to jack for beats, understand that the other man is doing everything in his power to jack the brother man for the melatonin, my brother. And if you don't believe that, you are a coon, Uncle Tom, and a sellout.
True.
Just want to throw that out there. Just want to throw that out there, brother. If you don't believe that, my brother, that's what it is. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. International Africans, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, and don't forget to send them super chats in. As a matter of fact, hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. As a matter of fact, the super chats have been delinquent over the past couple of days. I say, as a matter of fact, the super chats have been delinquent over the past couple of days. Not only have y'all been slacking on super chats, you have been slacking on Cash App donations. Now, enough is enough. Enough is enough. You can't be over here and you ain't contributing to the cause. How are we gonna fight and attack racism, white supremacy, and we ain't got no money? How are we gonna attack racism, white supremacy, and we ain't got no money? I'm out there on the front line going to war with the man, and y'all penny pitching. When you go to Blue Blood Sports TV chat, y'all give Blue all the money. Blue making about $1,000 a night. Shout out to Blue. Blue making about $1,000 a night. Y'all want to go to Blue, give him all your money, but then when you come to me, you want to be broke.
True.
This is unacceptable. Caller, what's the name you're calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me, fam.
Damn, Coach. I'm glad we got this glove gate. I'm glad we got this thing resolved, man, at the end, you know? Do you think it's still going to be, in Fulton's mind, though?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, he's going to have to fight, so. Whether it's going to be in his mind or not, it doesn't matter now. You know what I mean?
You know, I saw the weigh-in, Coach, and I really saw Fulton, man. He did look bigger than Inoue, but I think that's going to be more parts for Inoue to not, to hit, more body means more hits. I mean, I really do feel that Fulton, as much as I admire him, he's a great champion. He's defended the belt, I think, once already or twice. I really feel like there's some kind of, since he ain't got no power, Coach, he ain't got no pop in his punches. I really feel like Inoue's he's just going to bulldoze him in there, Coach. I just see it like, it's gonna be like a slaughterhouse, man. I give Fulton no chance, Coach. Shit, Inoue's the monster, Coach, the real monster. We talk about Godzilla, man, in Japan. Shit, you can't even. The fans can't even yell or do nothing, Coach. It's gonna be quiet in there. You're gonna hear nothing but them hard ass punches hitting Fulton all night. What you gotta say with that, Coach?
Yeah, I disagree with that. But we're gonna find out tomorrow. Styles make fights. I think Inoue has very, very good footwork. Cool Boy Steph has very good footwork. Cool Boy Steph has very good timing as well. But Inoue has very good timing. He doesn't waste punches. He places his shots very well. He's very accurate. This is a little guy moving up. I think this is his 4th weight division. And I want to see can that power carry over and see will he be able to handle a fighter who has the type of footwork that Cool Boy have. I really don't know how this fight is going to go down. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But shout out to D-Block, man. Go ahead.
I got to say this one thing. I think the way I saw the fight with him and Figueroa, coach, the way Figueroa went in there and dug in on him, like he was literally, like you said, it was a close fight. I feel like Inoue is just a different part. He's like a different breed from Figueroa, coach. I mean, and it is true what you say, style makes fights. But at the end of the day, when you got that good pedigree that Inoue has, man, and, you know, he got that power punch, because Figueroa has never really been a power puncher. And the way he exposed Cool Boy in there, man, I don't know, coach. I just got to give it to the monster because he's more proven. D-Block, D-Town, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
He say the monster more proven. I mean, it is what it is. Now some people say that Cool Boy, not Cool Boy. Some people say that Inoue looks like a character from Dragon Ball Z. Some people say that Inoue looks like a character from Dragon Ball Z. He kind of look like Goku a little bit. Some people say, because you do know Japanese anime come from Japan, and Inoue the monster is Japanese. He's Japanese, so you do know that. So he kind of got like that Dragon Ball Z Goku. He kind of look like Vegeta a little bit though. And as a matter of fact, Inoue kind of look like Vegeta. Look at Vegeta. Oh, I do see the super chat. I'm gonna get to it now. Look at Vegeta and then look at Inoue. Inoue kind of look like Vegeta a little bit.
True.
I'm just saying he kind of look like a Vegeta. He kind of look like Vegeta a little bit. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Damien from Baltimore.
Damien from B-More. Talk to me, fam.
Hey man, it seems like we got a real racial divide here with this fight.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a racial divide.
Everybody they call in that black will say, "Oh yeah, Cool Boy." Everybody call that other, yeah, Inoue. My man just said he got Inoue running through the guy. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like he can't run. I mean, I get it. I don't understand. Like if it's a fight that we want to see, that normally means that we think it's going to be a good fight. But how do we think it's going to be a good fight in one sense, but in the same sense, you think the guy's going to bulldoze him? Like that means it's not a good fight. Why is that a fight that you want to see?
It's not a good fight. Like again, it's oxymoron. You can't say the guy. You can't say it's going to be a good fight, but then the guy's going to get bulldozed. If it's one-sided, there is no good fight. You know, a good fight is when it's going back and forth.
Hey, we got some give and take.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, I just wonder. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy, public school education and everything, but I'm just figuring, like, you know, my common sense level kind of high. But that's crazy, and it is crazy. I heard Teddy Atlas on the fight plan, and they basically talk. Of course, you know, he like Inoue the same way he like Loma. So you know, he basically said, "Cool Boy." He basically might as well go ahead and he might as well even get in the ring at this point.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's why they get in the ring and fight, man. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to say I thought maybe I was crazy, but looks like we got a good racial divide here.
I mean, it's tribalism in boxing. It is what it is. I mean, that's always gonna be that way. That's always gonna be like that. So it is what it is. But shout out to Damien, man. Be more salute, fam.
All right.
Let's see. Next Gen said that he said that Hagler and Hearns wasn't a good fight. Hagler and Hearns was a good fight. That wasn't a one-sided beatdown. That fight right there was Hagler got hurt several times in that fight. Hagler got cut, got split open. The doctors was talking about stopping the fight because of his cut, and he overcame that and ended up stopping Hearns. So while as long as that fight lasted, if you look at the fight, you know what I mean? There was no one guy steamrolling nobody. You got to look at the fight again. You know what I mean? So, shout out to VFR dropping that quarter upper. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Tyson Fury becoming giant Jake Paul. No way that fight ain't a disaster. Raps don't change KO power, but costumes do apparently. I mean, I hear you. I hear you, fam. I hear you. I definitely hear you on that. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull up the other super chat. Shout out to Ahmed for dropping that half for bam, hundo on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Ahmed say for all the international Africans. Ahmed say for all the international Africans, man. For all the international.
Hit the Cash App, $FDMG
we gonna do this for them.
Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
Yeah, I want to see. We're going to see because it's for me. For me, it's the footwork. For me, it's the footwork. Like like when people like this what get me right. Like when I hear people talking about, and this is going to be a prelude to what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. People talking about, yeah, that dude bigger. He got size. What the fuck does him being bigger and has size? What that got to do with anything? Caller, what's the name you calling from?
Yo, Coach, what's going on? It's Mason from Flint, Michigan.
Mason from Flint, talk to me, fam.
All right, this is my thing with this whole, in the way, Fulton fight. Going off a lot of the decisions I've been seeing lately.
Right.
Like this past weekend with the Cambodia shit. If Fulton don't stop this dude, I think they're gonna give it to Inoue. If it's a close fight, they're going to give it to Inoue. Inoue is the name. He the draw out there. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be, I wouldn't put it past the politics of boxing for them to snatch Fulton titles tomorrow morning and hand them over to Inoue and kind of blind eye to the shit like ain't nothing happened. The judging in boxing has been incredibly fucked up.
So you're saying as it relates to tomorrow's fight, you don't think that there's no possible way that Inoue can win that fight without being assisted by the judges?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, and it kind of, the way you just quoted it back, that's kind of like, that kind of sound like what I said.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying is, Cool Boy need to stop it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to come back to the States with them belts, you need to stop it.
You got it. Yeah.
Putting that shit in the judge's hands, that shit can go either way.
Yeah. Now, I totally agree with that. You can't fight to go to the judge's hands because again, you don't know how they're going to score it. You don't know how they're going to score it. It's like what caller said before. He said, "Listen, if there's any close rounds, the swing rounds are going to always probably go to the house guy, which would be the favorite, on which would be Inoue. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
But I think that what's my main man and Cool Boy understands that. He understands that. So this is why he probably had to say, "Hey, look, I need to fight accordingly. I need to." You get what I'm saying? I need the man about. If you're going to go over there and fight in another man's backyard, then you got to understand what you're dealing with. You have to understand what you're dealing with if you're going to fight in someone else's backyard. That's all I'm saying. I mean, and that's pretty much how I see it. So you're right. You're saying he can't go in there just to try to box and look pretty. He has to go in there and try to put his stamp on it.
Man, he gotta bite down and dig deep, Coach. Yeah. If he want to win that fight tomorrow and come back to the States with them belts, my man gonna really have to bring that Philly fighter shit up out of him. Like you gonna tell him that in a Rocky Balboa or something.
Would that,
you know what I'm saying?
Would that type of style work against him in this fight? Let's say he try to fight that way, and he's getting caught with shots that he's very uncomfortable with getting hit with, and let's say this guy's power were to carry over to this higher weight division. I kind of think that would probably change a lot as well. That's one of the things that I'm interested in seeing, Mason. Will Inoue's power carry to I think the super bantamweight, and will Inoue, Cool Boy's footwork and reach, because he has to reach as well, be a problem? Will he be able to use that reach effectively with his footwork in order to get out of victory? How would he do it? So that's what I don't know. We won't find out until the bell rings tomorrow.
That's it. And that's why I like this show, Coach, because you get to call in. Nobody's saying nothing guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah.
You just calling in. You state your opinion. You say how you feel. You know what I'm saying? We kick ideas back and forth. You know, provoke thought, and that's what it's all about, man. So I appreciate you, Coach, and I'll see you in the morning.
Yes, sir. Shout out to man Mason for Flint. Flint Michigan, stand up, man. See, let me tell you something, guys, too. I think when it comes to this fight, guys, well, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think when it comes to this fight, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter. You get what I'm saying?
You must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Which now perpetrates the Jerry Curls activation. Right now, we're trying to perpetrate the Jerry Curls activation, and in order for you to perpetrate the Jerry Curls activation, you first got to have your Jerry Curl.
True.
If you ain't got no Jerry Curl, you can't perpetrate the Jerry Curls activation. Caller, what's your name? What you calling?
What's going on, Coach? This day, man, from the Bay, man.
1-0 from the Bay. Talk to me, fam.
Man, I hear everything people saying about him possibly, they scared with the hand wraps and everything, and I'm looking at it like, hey, man, I don't understand some of these people's, you know what I'm saying, thought process. Because I'm looking at it like this. We want a clean sport in boxing. We don't want nothing to happen. We don't want no silly-ass controversy, nobody making excuses, something after the fight. They mess around, see his raps and say, oh, look, his raps wasn't right. So I don't have a problem with Cool Boy's management, his coaching, whoever, just going through the proper checks and balances on both sides. I don't want either fighter to have a disadvantage for some nefarious reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I don't want nobody to get hurt. I mean, I don't want no bullshit. I want the fight to go on how it should be, fair, and the best man win. Now, I heard you say that, I guess you reported that Inoue's camp said that they're going to go ahead and just wrap the hands however the other camp, you know what I'm saying, wants, or I guess to their liking.
Right.
To me, that says maybe he was doing something that wasn't necessarily proper. Not saying that they knowingly or unknowingly, maybe it just wasn't right, because I'm looking at it like, if I'm going in one of the biggest fights in my life, you know what I'm saying, possibly one of the biggest fights of my life against, you know what I'm saying, one of the best opponents I've ever faced, on paper at least. Like, I don't want to necessarily start messing with my hand wraps and doing things that I haven't done before, possibly, right? Because I haven't heard that, oh, Japan allows this a certain way, or the rules over here say you can't. I just heard that he was going to change the wraps and it wasn't going to be a problem, right? Now, if the wraps weren't a problem, then I wouldn't have conceded that. I would have been doing what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's very interesting. Not even saying he was knowingly trying to do something. I just feel like, damn, like, I don't necessarily know if changing your hand wraps and changing things up in the biggest fight of your life is necessarily a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad they got that shit under control. It's not going to be no BS excuses. I know some people say, you know what I'm saying, his camp was scared. I just don't view it like that. I just view it like taking a proper checks and balances. If you see something that might raise your eyebrow, you know what I'm saying, see something, say something, and that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how I view it, you know?
All right, cool, man. But okay, 1-0 from the base. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling yourself. I mean, my thing is, I have a funny feeling. This is me. I have a funny feeling that, depending on who the fan base is, well, it ain't but one group of dudes who bringing this up, right? If that group that don't get the victory that they're looking for tomorrow, I promise you they're gonna find something else to complain about. Like, these guys are like, when it comes to conspiracies, they like, you know, bro, like there is such thing as conspiracies. That's why the feds have a charge and law enforcement have a charge. Well, you get more time for conspiracy when you're conspiring to commit a crime, to murder someone, to traffic drugs. Judas conspired against Jesus. There are such things as conspiracies. But my thing is, when it gets to the point to where it's when it gets to the point to where it's paranoia. Like some of these dudes, like they be paranoid. Dog, what's that? What's wrong? What's wrong? My nigga, are you smoking this reefer? No, back in my day, we used to call weed reefer. Well, when I was young, my mother and them used to call this reefer. My nigga, what's up? Are you smoking reefer with white paper? Yeah, I'm smoking reefer with white paper. Dog, brother, do you know that they got black rolling paper out there, brother? Do you know that the white paper is not good for you, but the black paper is good for you? Sir, who produces the black paper? Do any black men have any paper processing plants that they're cutting trees down nowhere? No, the white man made it. The white man made it. But see, what I'm saying is the white man made a good rolling paper, and then he made a bad rolling paper. The black rolling paper is the good rolling paper, but the white rolling paper is the bad rolling paper. Brother, I don't eat boiled eggs because they're white on the outside, my brother. And then when you crack the egg open, the only thing I eat is the yolk. I eat the yellow part of the egg, but I throw away the white part of the egg, my brother. You get what I'm saying? I got goals all in my mouth. You see nothing but gold in my mouth because I do not like white teeth, my brother. I did not like my white teeth. So I decided to get gold in my mouth like Mansa Musa did back in the day, brother. Did you get what I'm saying? Do anybody hear me? And there's another thing, too. A lot of you, see, listen, I know I got some Wakandas in the chat. I know I got some Wakanda niggas that's watching this live right now, hate watching. If you're a Wakanda nigga and you hate watching, hit the like button. If you're a Wakanda nigga and you hate watching, hit the like button. Say it 3 times like Dr. Umar Johnson. If you're a Wakanda nigga and you hate watching, hit the like button. Also, make sure you hit the cash out. Hit the like button and hit the cash out. The cash out is $TRUMediaTodayUSA. The cash out is $TRUMediaTodayUSA. Y'all go on to the Alphabet Boys channels. You come over here, hate watch me. Don't want to hit the like button. Don't want to donate no money. You give all your money to Jabba the Hutt. Then when you leave Jabba the Hutt, you go to my good brother Blue Blood Sports TV. Blue Blood got a brand new Mercedes Benz. He got a brand new drop top 500 Mercedes Benz. I'm still riding a 1983 Toyota Corolla. I'm trying to get me a new car like my good brother Blue Blood Sports TV. I'm trying to get a new car. He got a drop top 500 Hundo Mercedes. I got a 1983 Toyota Tercel. I'm trying to move up, and I can't get a new car because y'all ain't sending the donations in. True. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. If my name was Dr. Umar, y'all get Dr. Umar all your money. You get Tariq Nasheed all your money. You get Jabba the Hutt, the Alphabet Boys, and Blue Blood Sports TV all your money. But when they come to coach, y'all want to be broke. True. That's what I don't understand. Anybody that's hate watching, ain't donating, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get them. Shout out to Thugger D. Thugger D, what's going on, fam? Thugger D, what the link read?
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck-mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
That is funny. This funny right here. I gotta bring this up. What did do with that? Now, I want to do one of the McConnell. They probably one of the McConnell niggas right here. He said, "Put in work, nigga, and stop begging." Now, guess what, Ryan? I knew you were gonna say that. I knew, Ryan, that you were gonna say that. But guess what? I ain't begging, Ryan. I'm just trying to relieve you of some of that paper. True. See, I don't look at what I'm doing as begging. I'm just trying to help you out by relieving you of some of that paper. That's what I'm trying to do. You get what I'm saying? You know, so that's all I'm saying. You call it begging, I call it relieving you of some of that paper. True. That's what I call it. You get what I'm saying? That's what I call it, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, what you need to do, stop giving your money to the Alphabet Boys, and you know what I mean? And break bread. Y'all don't think I want a brand new drop top 500? I want a drop top 500 too. You don't think I'm tired of riding that 1983 Toyota Corolla? You don't want to see me riding nice? You don't want to see me riding good and, you know what I mean, flying first class around the country? You don't want to see that? You just want to see it in hate watch though. True. Don't make no sense. Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
James Lee, coach.
James Lee, talk to me, fam.
How you feel? Hey, man, speaking of the glow, man, did you peek my man Cool Boy Steph haircut, man? Did you see?
Yeah,
did you see the tail hanging down?
Yeah. He got the tail.
Yeah. Bruce Leroy is coming into town, brother. Bruce Leroy is coming into town. We got the glow. All right, thanks, Joe. Appreciate you, my guy.
Man. Salute, man. Hey, man, we got the glow, man. You got that glow. Don't ever stop. You need to know. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that song, You Got That Glow? Y'all remember that on The Last Dragon? You got that glow. We got that glow, man. We coming in. Hey, we coming in here, man. Look, yo, man. We coming to Japan to fight Vegeta. We are coming to Japan to fight Vegeta in his own backyard. We trying to get all the Dragon Balls from Japan. We trying to get all the Dragon Balls from Japan. Let me say it 3 times like Dr. Umar Johnson. We're trying to get all the Dragon Balls from Japan. We've been hearing all of these Superman stories about Inoue the monster. Y'all say he a monster. Y'all say, y'all say, he from Dragon Ball Z. All these bullshit Superman stories we've been hearing about the legendary what's up? Inoue the monster catching bullets with his teeth.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the what's up? Legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
In these bullshit Superman stories about the legendary Inoue the monster catching bullets with his teeth. Catching bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please. Cool Boy said, man, where I sign this contract at, man? Cool Boy said, man, where I sign this at? I hear me like, hey, look here, man. Hey, check this out. Hey, look, man. Y'all know how I'll do it now. Y'all know how I'll do it. You guys do know I do get paid on the back end. You guys do know I do receive checks on the back end from the PBC. You guys do know that. Checks on the back end. Sources say. He probably called Al, had Al on the phone. Hey, man, yeah, check. Hello? Hey, this Al? Yeah, this man, who it is? Hey, this Cool Boy. Hey, Al, check this out, man. Hey, listen, I want to go to Japan, man. I heard they got some Dragon Balls over there. You mean from Dragon Ball Z, the cartoon? Yeah, the Japanese animation. I heard they got some Dragon Balls over there. They said something about this dude named Inoue the monster. Have you ever heard of him? Yeah, you mean the little dude from Japan? Yeah. Have you heard of him? Yeah, I heard of him. They said the dude knockout artist. Y'all been hearing all these bullshit Superman stories about he knocking people out and breaking them down to the body and he putting people to sleep and everybody supposed to be scared of him like he's some kind of monster. The white mainstream media is promoting the Japanese guy, saying he's some kind of monster. Man, look, I want to go over there and fight that dude. Hey, man, you sure you want to go fight that dude? Yeah, I want to go fight that dude, man. Hey, look here, man, you know how we do it, man. I had to Brandon Figueroa fight for you. You know what I mean? You can rematch him. I like to keep everything in-house. Hey, look here, Al, you ain't paying me but $1 million. Man, the Japanese boy over there, they paying me $3.5 million to come over there and fight. So I'd rather take 3.5, you know what I mean, which is 2.5 more than what I'm getting paid, versus taking $1 million that you've been offering me. And I got 2 belts. So the Japanese paying more. All right, man, you want to go over there, man? Cool, man. You show that what you want. Yeah, man, I want to go over there, man, and let the people know, man, the dude ain't got what they think he got. True. Cool boy walking up in there, man. Cool boy walking up in there. He finna fight Vegeta tomorrow night. True. In the morning. True. Cool boy say he gonna put hand. Now fuck around. I ain't gonna lie. Now Vegeta, I love Vegeta now. Hey, Vegeta on Dragon Ball, boy, I love Vegeta, boy. Fucking Vegeta, boy. I don't know, boy. Shit, I don't know if he wanna. Now if Cool boy went over there and say, if Cool boy went over there and said, yeah, I want you to I want you to go. I'm finna go whoop Krillin. I'm finna go beat Krillin up, or go beat Bulma, or maybe beat one of the androids, or you know what I mean? Maybe even Piccolo. Maybe even Piccolo. People going over to fight Piccolo. I don't even give it a benefit of the doubt on that. But he fixing to fight. He fixing to fight doggone Vegeta. Look at Vegeta. And look at a picture of Vegeta and then look at Inoue the monster. They kind of look just alike. True. They kind of look just alike. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying they kind of look just alike though. It is what it is, man. You feel me? Nigga showed up, walking up in there, man. Letting everybody know what time it is. Cool boy, listen. Cool boy done went to Japan by himself. He say, look, man, nigga, I'm finna whoop Godzilla. I'm whooping Piccolo. I'm whooping Vegeta. I'm whooping Goku, Gohan, Gotens. I'm whooping Frieza, Cell. I'm whooping everybody. True. Y'all gonna put some respect. Now the only problem is this. The only problem.
Put some respect on my name.
The only problem with this is Cool Boy got all of Wakanda rooting for him. Now you know anybody who Wakanda root for, they automatically lose. Them Wakanda niggas, anytime the Wakanda niggas go for a fighter, they lose. So that's what kind of got me shaking like booty meat right now. I said, damn, these Wakanda niggas, boy, God damn, but they root for him. And every time they put all their vibranium on a fighter, the fighter get knocked out. Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Jerry from Tampa.
Jerry from Tampa, talk to me, fam.
I think you're just trying to get an extra advantage. I don't know too much about the hand wrap, but from what I've read, it's legal in Japan, whatever he's doing. Yeah. But it's not legal in some of the states here. I know that's happened to multiple fighters. I think it happened with Trinidad and New York. He had some sort of hand wraps where they're legal in one place and not legal in other states. But I mean, I think it could be his coach says I don't know if he's saying he'll call it off if he doesn't like how the hand wraps are done.
Yeah. It's over with now. Everything is settled. They fighting tomorrow. Everything is done. So. But he did say they was going to pull out of the fight if it don't get rectified. That's what he said.
Yeah, so I mean that's a little dangerous because I know what's his name? He's a really good fighter at middleweight who was going to fight Charlo, but he's been getting blackballed because I guess he did something similar when they were negotiating the fight. Andrade. I know Andrade. I think he had some sort of negotiation where last minute he tried to switch up the terms with Charlo. This was years ago. And
which one? Which one? You talking about Jamal Charlo when Andrade was at 160 or when Andrade was at 154?
I think Andrade was at 154 and he was supposed to fight one of the Charlos.
Jamel. He's supposed to fight Jamel.
But the last minute, I don't know if it was him or if it was someone in his team. They switched the demand like a week before the fight. And, I mean, I could see how that's going to be bad for business because if you have a deal and then last minute you're trying to change it after everybody's done bought their tickets, people just not going to want to deal with you. So, we'll see if he does that hand wrap how they do them in Japan, and then we'll have to wait and see if his coach, tries to call off the fight. But,
I just told you that's over with. That's done. That's water under the bridge. That's over with.
Now, I mean, Fulton, he is bigger and he's a unified champ as well. So, I mean, I think he's got a good chance. But yeah, I'm excited. This week, this is going to be a hell of a week for boxing.
All right. Well, shout out to Jerry, man, for Tampa, man. Definitely going to be a hell of a week. Salute, fam. So, anyways, when I hear people talk to me about size, they say, well, hold on, let's get a super chat. Man, shout out to Sean Parks for dropping 99. Bam on your boy.
Super chat.
received.
Sean say this ain't going to get you out of that Toyota, coach. Listen, you guys, listen. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to everybody who gave a super chat. Did anybody send a cash out? Don't feel free to hit the cash out too now. You can't hit the cash out. Dude say coach begging. I ain't begging. I ain't begging. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I ain't begging. I'm just trying to relieve y'all of some of that paper. True. Thinking about calling the car lot, trying to see what the down payment gonna be. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. Yeah, the nigga was over there begging. The nigga was over there. I'm telling you, dog. The nigga was over there begging. The nigga mad. Yeah, what was you doing over there? Was you representing for the set? No, we ain't threatening, nigga. Well, we sent one of our goons to call the nigga and threaten him. What we did was, we sent the goons over there. We had the goons say something in the chat, and then the goon called, but we told one of our goons to block his number. So one of our goons called and blocked the number. You get what I'm saying? And he sounded very threatening. Oh man. But he ain't gonna be killing me, boy. Shout out to Sean Park, man. Salute to you. It is what it is. Where we going at? I'm trying to see exactly what's going on. The poll, we got 528. About that. I did see my mic going in and out. I do see that. You know what? There's a setting that's going on with this with StreamYard. I'm looking at it right now. So I think you know what I'm gonna have to do? It's not allowing me to. I'm gonna have to look this up because I've been having issues with this for the past 2 days. It's like it's processing slow. I don't know why. My computer is fine. Everything is clean on it. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll find out. I'll find out what it is, guys. No problem. I'll get to it. I want to say, he said, tell him you got shooters, coach. He didn't be talking about shooters. He didn't got shooters, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. And I told you they got the nigga named Fart Man. They got Fart Man on Twitter. He got a tank top on. He got a tank top on with a toy gun on the side of his hip, looking intimidating. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm intimidating these niggas, babe. I'm trying to tell you. See what I'm saying? They know what time it is with me. Like, these are Twitter gangsters. Twitter gangsters and YouTube gangsters. Marta King say most folks got a new way, coach. Yeah, I see that now. I see that now. I do see. I'm looking at the poll now. But most people do have a new way. So it is what it is. Most people do have a new way. We need 70 more likes. If you're a kind of nigga that's hate watching the show, hit the like button. If you're a kind of nigga that's hate watching the show, hit the like button. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what kind of nigga something now. If you watching me, you hate me, but you watch me, you better not leave any messages in that chat. Because what's gonna happen when you go back to Wakanda, with Jabba the Hutt and the Meter Maid and Fagnon and Doodoo Brown and Shigo and the whole money, if they see you left a message in my chat because they watching the show themselves and they taking screenshots. When you go back over there, like what that whole nigga Corey H, it's another nigga. It's another nigga, another Wakanda nigga here too. Who the other Wakanda nigga? What's his name? Ryan something? There's another Wakanda nigga here named Ryan. I think that's his name. Right? Yeah. There's another Wakanda nigga here. I think his name Ryan. I think that's him. I don't know. He might be a Wakanda nigga. Maybe he is, maybe not. I don't know. I don't get that. Anyway, he may be, he may not. But just in case he is or he's not, don't matter. But if you're a Wakanda nigga and you're watching the show, do not leave any comments in the chat. So what's going to happen is you're going to get your Wakanda nigga pass revoked from the other Wakandites out there. True. They're going to revoke your Wakanda pass. Dog, I saw you in the chat, dog. You was leaving comments and you watched that nigga the entire show. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. You watched the entire show. And you got a wrench over here. So what we going to do, we going to take your wrench and we going to put you on time out for like 20 minutes. We're going to put you on time out for 20 minutes as punishment. We're going to put you on timeout as punishment, and we're going to take your wrench. And when we feel that you have learned your lesson and you repent, and you reform from your wicked ways of associating with the ops, then we'll let you come back. We'll unblock you. We'll untime you out, and we'll think about getting you your wrench back. Y'all got to take that into consideration now.
True.
Just want to throw that out there. I know being a part of a group of broke niggas with a hashtag online means a lot to some of you niggas. I do know that being a part of a group of broke niggas that use a hashtag online means a lot to some of you niggas. So I just want to throw that out there. I don't want you to get in trouble or anything like that, because coach don't give a fuck. I just don't. I don't give a fuck about your clique, your crew, bunch of broke niggas. Ain't no benefits in that shit at all. You know, so it is what it is. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello. William White, calling from Spokane, Washington.
William from Spokane, Washington. Talk to me.
I just want to get your thoughts. So I think that Inoue's closest fight is obviously going to be the Donaire first fight. And I think Cool Boy's closest fight is probably going to be the Figueroa fight.
Mm-hmm.
And who do you think worked harder and pushed harder to overcome to win those fights? Who do you think pushed harder?
I mean, styles make fights. So, I mean, both of them push hard to win their fights. Inoue pushed hard to win his fight with the Nonito Donaire fight. The first one, in my opinion, I think he had to overcome adversity. I forgot he had something broken on his face. I forgot exactly what it was. And Cool Boy.
Yeah, orbital bone, and he had a broken nose.
Yeah. See, he overcame that. And Cool Boy overcame what he overcame with Figueroa. He didn't have any broken bones.
Yeah.
So automatically, I would say that the guy who had the broken bones, who had the injury, had more to overcome in that particular fight. You know, because you got an orbital bone broke and a nose broke, and you still win that fight. You had to really dig deep and go through endure a lot of pain in order to overcome that.
See, that's my thoughts exactly. And so when I see this fight playing out, if Cool Boy can't do what Donaire did in that first fight, I just don't see Inoue giving up at all.
Yeah,
I don't know that. So that's just my thoughts. I just want to hit you, Coach. Keep it up.
You make a good point. Shout out to William from Spokane, Washington. I get what he's saying. I do get what William is saying. The only thing is this is the only thing. The only thing is with me is this. I haven't seen Inoue fight a fighter with the skill set of a Cool Boy yet. In the morning, we're going to get a lot of answers, a lot of questions answered. In the morning, there will be a lot of questions answered. So we'll see. In the morning, there will be a lot of questions answered. You know, so you know, if you like punching power, you know, will Inoue. Now, I'm not gonna lie, some people are saying that they're picking Inoue. As a matter of fact, let's look at the poll so far. So far, we have 536 votes. So far, we have 536 votes, 537 votes. 11% Fulton will win by KO or TKO. 32% say that Fulton will win by decision. We have 540-something votes in counting. 55 votes in counting. Shout out to Dr. Paul for giving somebody, for granting 626 Jacob a new membership. We have 45% say that Inoue the Monster will win by KO or TKO. And we have 13% say that Inoue will win by decision. We have 565 votes and counting. I'm going to leave it up until we get to 600. I'm going to leave it up until we get to 600. What you say, Inoue? Hold on. What is the odds? Let's look up the betting odds right now. Let's look up the betting odds. Let's see what the betting odds are right now. Let's see what the betting odds are. Let me see something. Hold on, guys. What do anybody know what the odds are right now? Anybody? Let's see. Inoue odds. I want to see what it is now. Okay, it says the Inoue is a minus 400 favorite. Meaning $400 will get you 100 back. You got to bet 400 in order to get 100. And Fulton is a plus 310 underdog. It went up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block 2 times. Talk to me.
I think that's what I was going to tell you, Coach, that, Fulton is an underdog. The chat already spoke. Fulton is an underdog. I mean, you got plenty of it's going to be the underdog story the whole night. I don't know, Coach. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, with Fulton, I mean, the way you could visualize him winning the fight. But I don't know, man. Just by history, when the PBC's fighters go up against a top-notch guy from another side of town, you know what I mean? Mostly all the time they falter. You give a little credit to Errol Spence fighting Kell Brooks up there in England, but we already knew that Kell Brooks was, he already had a broken socket, even though it was the opposite side. We've seen Wilder lose to Fury. I mean, we've seen plenty of
Kell Brooks is not with Top Rank though. But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And I've always said that, Coach, that the PBC is so hyped. I mean, they got hyped ass fighters all the time because they fight inside, their own, their own company, which I understand that. But there's plenty of talent outside of it. That's what boxing is so great, and that's why I've always seen that when the PBC lets one of their guys go somewhere, majority of the time they falter. They can't get it done. You know what I mean? Just the same way they got Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, Coach. Just like Bone Mac said. I said, man, look at the way they put Errol Spence's path. It was so easy. I mean, he had all the belts, which, at the end of the day, that's what the PBC has, Coach. They had all the belts. But Terrence Crawford had to fight through what he had to fight through to even get any fight. You know what I mean? And that's why I think that Fulton is not his fault. I mean, he's a great fighter, like I said, Coach. And I know a lot of people probably said, well, how are you going to say it's a good fight, but then Inoue's going to go in there and just, run him over? I'm not trying to say it's going to get rid of him in 4 rounds. I'm saying, like, the majority of the good rounds that we're going to have, I think Inoue's going to outclass him. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, the guy's gone up 4 weight divisions.
I mean, that's your opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. No one is one is arguing your opinion. No one's arguing that.
And history's always proven with the PBC that their guys have always, when they've taken that next step to another league or to another, another team or another like the Zone or anybody else, they've always lost. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing I was trying to say, Coach. D-Block, detail, D-City, D-Bill, Boston.
I think what D-Block is saying is, he's saying that when PBC fighters against top ranked fighters, the top guy at that time, they were like 4-19 against top rank, something of that sort. So I think that's what he's referring to or whatever. I'm not even looking at that. I'm looking at the fact that there's one group online, every time they jump out the window, because they have this herd mentality. So anytime the herd goes with a fighter, that fighter loses. So that's what's kind of got me kind of, oh man, god damn, like you get what I'm saying? Oh man, they're going for Cool Boy. I like Cool Boy. Damn, I knew they probably gonna stop this dude, because anything the Wakanda niggas from the Alphabet Boys go for, it go in like good golf gas. True. Now I would say this. When I hear people talk about another fighter's size, oh man, his size is gonna be too much for another fighter, i.e. Crawford and Spence. I laugh at it, right? Because I'm like, so explain to me, how is his size going to help him win the fight? Well, the other guy's a smaller fighter. How are they a smaller fighter when both of them coming in at 147 pounds? One guy's been in the weight division for 10 years. plus. The other guy's been in that weight division for 5 years. So 3 division world champion. So what do you mean? Yeah, with his size, he's gonna come and overwhelm him. I said, but what about the footwork? See, size plays a big part when you're fighting a fighter that's supposed to be the smaller fighter that doesn't have any footwork. When you're fighting, when you're a bigger fighter, and you're fighting a guy that's stylistically tailor-made for you, he's flat-footed, and he's going to be right there in front of you, the steamroll, that's when it plays a factor. That's when it plays a factor. Yeah, Kenny, you totally missing the point of my position. Believe what you want to believe, think what you want to think, fine. That doesn't play, dude, what about the footwork? What about the hand speed? What about the hand-eye coordination? What about the defense? Like, that's all you hear. Like, Usyk beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was bigger than him. Usyk beat the shit out of him. Speed, footwork, angles, defense, guard control. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it was just about the size, Joshua would have pummeled. He would have pummeled Alexander Usyk. You get what I'm saying? So, and then you look at styles. I look at styles. Stylistically, I'm like, dude, stylistically, when I see a flat-footed come forward, I'm going to try to steamroll over you, fighter, come up against a boxer puncher that can hit, that can crack, that's been knocking mofos out, that have great footwork, control distance and range very well, they lose. This dude here say Crawford age. He's 35 years old. Errol Spence is 33 years old. Two-year age difference. Well, his age, the age means he automatically gonna lose. Who told you that? How long you been watching boxing? That's probably matter of fact, let me see what it said. How long you been watching boxing? I got Crawford by knockout. That's what I'm betting on DraftKings. Buying the pay-per-view today, as soon as I end this live. I got him by knockout. I believe Coach Malachi Williams, stylistically, Terrence Crawford's style is all wrong for Errol Spence from a footwork standpoint. Too flat-footed, too slow. The angles, the footwork, lateral movement is going to be too much for him. We're going to find out Saturday. And if your size is your only advantage, and when you fight the guy that you're supposed to be bigger than, and you're not able to impose your size on him to win the fight, like the people who are picking you are saying, my question is, what are you going to go to next? What are you going to go to next? If the size don't work, then what? See, that's what I want to hear. Then what? If the size don't work, then what? You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If the size don't work, then what? So that's all I'm hearing. I ain't hearing nothing else but size. That's all I'm hearing. I'm not hearing nothing but size. What you like him for? Anyways, let's give everybody a round of applause. We're going live tomorrow. He say Spence jab and body shots. He don't have a better jab, in my opinion, than Crawford. And the body shots, if he come in with the body shots, he's going to get hit with a whole lot of counters. When you try to go to the body, there's going to be counter punches for that. Crawford ain't gonna be sitting there in front of him in the high guard, like Ugas did, and Danny Garcia. I can promise you that. You're gonna see some of the best footwork you've seen in boxing. That's it. That's all I gotta say about it. I ain't, He say Porter proved Spence ain't got no plan B. Yeah, Porter was spinning them left and right in that fight. If it wasn't for the knockdown, Porter win that fight. Because he lost, even though he got knocked down, he lost via split decision. But we'll see, though. We'll see. I'm not here to argue with myself. July 29th, Terrence Crawford's mother's birthday, is going to end all disputes. I'm not here to talk about contracts. I'm not here to talk about, what they're doing here, he did. And he gonna do this, he gonna do that. Guess what? July 29th in Las Vegas, Nevada, will end all disputes. True. See, that's what I love about the fight game. That's what I love about the fight game. July 29th is going to settle all disputes. That's what I love about the fight game. That's going to kill all that. Fuck what I say, fuck what you say, guess what? Two men going to settle it in the ring Saturday night. Fuck what I say, fuck what you say. Both men are going to settle it in the ring all night. I'm betting on the slim, dark-skinned dude from Omaha, Nebraska. The guy that was the underdog his whole life. The guy who no one ever thought that he would be where he's at today. Slim, dark-skinned black dude. That's who I'm going for. Call what's your name you calling from? By knockout.
Yo, Coach, it's Rick again. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing that the Spence Crawford fight, like, clearly following the Inoue Fulton fight, because some of these fucking dick riders and idiots and fucking, insane motherfuckers will be, they'll be crying about fucking, because I'm guessing that Inoue's gonna stop Fulton, and some of these idiots will be crying about it. But come the end of the week, if they're the same aerosexuals as well, they're gonna be committing suicide, man. Because as I fully believe in your prediction, Terrence Crawford is going to knock out Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford, Bud Crawford, is going to tell Spence the real truth. He's going to tell him the real truth. And that's my take on that, man.
All right, shout out to Rick from Toronto. Salute. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. Yeah, we had a lot of calls today. Let me see. Damn, I didn't know we had this many calls. We had a lot of calls today. All right, cool. Let's give everybody a shout out who called the show. Shout out to Christopher from Boston. Shout out to Jamie from New York 2 times. Shout out to Rod from Killer Cali. Shout out to Boston Historian from Seattle, Washington. Oh, shout out to the whole nigga from the Alphabet Boy channel. I think he's from the LDBC. This whole nigga Corey H. Shout out to the whole nigga Corey H, who called the show with his call ID blocked. This old boy, you are such a coward, boy. You need to go get you some hard, boy. Get you some hard. Shout out to Marco from the 714. Shout out to Jordan from Maryland 2 times. Shout out to Eric from H-Town. Shout out to Ron from Vermont. Shout out to Rick from Toronto 2 times. Shout out to Lee from the ATL. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Shout out to Blood Bossa from Gainesville. Shout out to D-Block from Dallas, Texas 2 times. Shout out to Damian from B-More. Shout out to Mason from Flint, Michigan. Shout out to 1-0 from the Bay. Shout out to James Lee from B-More. Shout out to Jared from Tampa. Yeah. And shout out to William, man, from Spokane, Washington. I'm who else we got in the chat. Let's give a shout out to everybody who sent the super chat. Shout out to Boxing Fanatic. Shout out to Derek Choice. Shout out to VFR. Shout out to Sean Parks. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Let's see what else we got in the chat right here, man. Shit. As a matter of fact, hold on. Before we do this, let's look at the poll. Let's see what the final prediction is of what people picking in the poll. Let's see what the final prediction is. Hold on, let's go right here. 574 votes. Sorry about that, guys. 590 votes, 592 votes, 93 votes, 94. Let's see if we get to 600. And we need 5 more votes. We need 600 votes for me to end the poll. That's it, 602, 604. All right. 604 votes going once, going twice, sold. 615 votes. Can we get 620? Can we get 620? 619 votes. 620 votes. Can we get 625 votes? 625, 25. Can we get 25 more? Can we get 1 more? We need 3 more. We need 1 more. We need 2 more. 625 votes. Can we get 630 votes? 630 votes. We got 632 votes. Can we go to 40? Can we go to 40? Can we get 640 votes? Why in the live? 640 votes. Why in the live? Okay, 634 votes. Going once, going twice. Okay, the poll has been ended. The poll is ended. Shout out to JRG for dropping that $2 super chat. He said Crawford is picking them apart, coach. Yeah, he's going to pick them apart. He's going to pick them apart. Don't be surprised if one guy's afraid to let his hands go in this fight. Don't be surprised. Effective counterpunch to make you do that. Fulton versus Inoue. Who wins? 635 people participated in the poll. And out of the 635 people that participated, 43% say Inoue the monster will win by KO or TKO. 31% say that Fulton will win by decision. 12% say that Inoue will win by decision. So most people say they don't think he's going to go 12 rounds. And 11% say that Fulton will win by KO or TKO. Let's give everybody that participated in the poll a round of applause. Shout out to JC in the building. Shout out to my sister, Lisa Bell. Shout out to Mailman Mac. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Dr. Paul Evans, Martin King Boxing. Shout out to Jay Pounds. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Ahmed. The one, Mr. Ham. 626 Jacob. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Shout out to Gertz. Shout out to Next Gen Comeback Sports. Shout out to Sean Parks. Let's see. Shout out to your boy Mumbo. Shout out to I Am Cam Edwards. Shout out to WCS. Shout out to Blood Boxing. Who else we have in the building? Shout out to Eric Grimey. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to Rockman. Rockman, what's going on, brother? Shout out to F Society. Shout out to Damian Bennett as well. James Lee as well. Shout out to MK. Matthew Bishop as well. Works, what's happening? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, the computer tripping today, man. So I don't know if I'm ready to hit my damn sound effects, man. I'm trying to see what's up, man. We gotta say all praise due to the Most High, the Most Exalted.
Well, you know, I guess I'll be like everybody else and saying, Al Heyman, I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
but a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
What it is, man. And listen, anybody that's seeing this show that was hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button, hate watching, don't want to donate to Coach Malachi, need a brand new drop top Mercedes Benz building fund. Right now, I'm trying to raise money to put a down payment on this Benz, and everybody's been delinquent. True. They say Coach was begging today. Coach ain't begging. I'm just trying to relieve y'all of some of that paper. True. If they hate watching, Riley,
look,
get them.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
and we're in the morning. I will be up. I'm finna make a thumbnail right now for the fight. I'm gonna be up early in the morning. We going live to see this fight. I want to try to catch the entire fight card. So you know, and then Inoue, we're doing 2 lives tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going live for Crawford Spence. That's what we're talking about tomorrow in the afternoon. Oh, you know what? Nah, we may do a recap. Now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about Inoue the Monster and Crawford Spence tomorrow. But we're gonna go live for the fight, and then we're gonna do a recap. We're gonna talk about the result of the Inoue the Monster and Cool Boy Steph. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Cause I got a feeling that that's gonna be fire. I have a feeling that that's gonna be fire. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. To the haters, I got a message to all my haters.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
That's right. And shout out to Gloria Day and the Mighty Set Trips. To the whole nigga, what the whole nigga name was, what the whole nigga name was it called me? Nigga called me a coon, right? They called me a coon. What the nigga name was? Corey H. To the whole nigga Corey H. Guess what? I'm finna send them goons over there to you right now.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play. We don't play. You ain't heard, they be tripping. We be tripping. So they swerving on. Swerve on. No faking and no snitching. Repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
It is what it is, man. Once again, this song is our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. It is what it is, man. You know, we got Inoue the Monster, and we have Cool Boy still fighting tomorrow night. It is what it was in the morning, brother. Keep talking about tomorrow night. In the morning. You get what I'm saying? So let's do a little celebration, man, for them boys. Tomorrow morning, I'll probably be up at like maybe 5 o'clock. I think the card starts at maybe like 4 or something, but I'll probably be up at 5. I'm gonna set my live for 5. I'm not gonna be up at 4:30. I said it. Well, I'll wake up at 4:30, but I'm gonna set the live probably for 5 o'clock. So we'll see what's up. 5 o'clock, we should be Gucci. Other than that, that's it. This is our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. See you guys in the morning, man, and at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. See you guys tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock EST. And see you guys tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. West Coast time. Oh, my God. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.